They're a little bit different styles and mount a little bit differently, but we should have all the mounting power. All right, so we got about an inch of snow last night, and we've got about 4 or 5 more inches coming today, and it's going to come, about 1 to 3 to 4 o'clock, right about the time schools will get out. So they did cancel school, so I'm on a snow day right now, and I am going to go ahead and put some lights on the tractor so I can see better at night. With the time the snowstorm's going to end, I'm most likely going to be plowing, between 4 and 6 o'clock tonight, maybe 7 o'clock, if I go help a friend plow out their driveway, and I'm going to need those lights on. I've had them for a while, so I'm going to have to go find them first and get them put on the tractor. Let's get it done. Okay, so we found both sets of lights. They're a little bit different styles and mount a little bit differently, but we should have all the mounting power. I would like to mount some of these so some of them are facing forward, so I'm using the loader and the plow, and then so some of them are facing backwards if I ever want to use like the box scraper at night, or maybe help with the backhoe if I have to use it at night. So I'm going to walk around the truck a little bit right now and see if I can figure out the best places. Sorry, I'm walking around the tractor right now and see if I can figure out the best places to mount these that won't get knocked off very easily and that will still give light where I need them. So that's what I'm going to do now. Put it like right there. That'd probably be good. I mean, I guess I could mount them right there. That might be okay. So there's the nut in there, and I think this is going to go on like that. So that doesn't make any sense, because how would you attach it then? I think we found it. Okay, so I should be able to pivot that any direction I need to get some nice light out here in front. Let's get the rest of them on. Well, that's the next question. Which ones of these should be on the top and which ones should be on the bottom? Oh boy. Maybe I better look at a picture quick. Okay, found a picture, and the picture was clearly showing the thinner bar here, set of lights on the bottom. So that's how we will mount it. Feel up underneath there. Yeah, that's a pretty good spot. So we'll shoot for about right there, which puts this back about right there. In similar fashion, these wedges right here are going to stop the bolt from turning when I tighten the nut from the bottom side. So I think about right there is going to do it. Gotta grab the drill. I really like this. I bought this a while ago because I saw some people using it. I just tried it yesterday for the first time, and then today I'm using it again. I really like this. This works really nice. Check our bottom. There's the bottom. So on this side of that wire. No, yeah, because it'll be like this. So I want it on this side of the wire. Okay. And then if I tip it upside down and hold my finger over it, you can get that nut to fall. Maybe. There we go. Might be even close now. Almost seems like dumb luck every time I get one of these to start. That is crazy. Not a good design. They should have made it so that that nut falls exactly as far down in as where this hole is. So it just lines up automatically. But it falls down in too far, and then you got to mess with it to get it to line up with the bolt. All right, let's get the other side then. The nut flat down in there. Okay. See, the nut just falls down in. You can see the top of the hole. The nut just falls down in too far. You go to put this in there. It just kind of bends the nut over. All right. Kind of slide it out a little bit. Almost just by sheer dumb luck, it seems to go, but it went. All right. Get these snugged up. And we can go outside now and try and install it. Let's go. It's really gentle. Hopefully that lock washer's still on it. Yep, I can see it's still there. So now I just need to get the nut on the end of this. See if I can feel where it is first. Looks like I got the nut in the wrong hand. Oh, oh, oh yeah, got it. Wow, I don't think that should have been that tough. All right. And then get the wrench and tighten these up just a little bit. All right, that'll do it for now. Let's get the other two on. Okay, so I noticed some nuts back here. And it looks like they're going to let this whole thing slide out so I can get my hand in there to put this bolt on. Because on this side, there's a plate in there that's making it a lot harder to get to. So we'll give it a shot here. Yeah, this is what we should have done on the other side. Oh, yeah, that'll help a lot, I'm sure. Should be able to reach up in there and... Oh no, now we're still on the underside of that plate. So there's this plate right here. And the nut, maybe I should just drill through that. I don't know. Hot metal on the hand doesn't feel good. All right, let's see if that's big enough. That should work. It's like 2 screws there. I might be able to get the whole plastic piece off. It's better than wrecking something. Ah ha ha ha, look at that. Come on. Look at that. Let's get her up here where we can see her. Okay. So now we can get to everything easy. Got it right side. Lock washer on there. And a nut. Let's get it centered. That looks fairly decent. I suppose I have this off and I can get to it with a wrench. Don't suppose it's the 10 I already had out. $10 or $12. Nope, must be a 14. There's a 14. Oh, maybe it's standard American. That's okay. We'll just get her. Okay. Here. Got that wrench in my pocket. Might as well tighten those up while I got it off. Might be a little easier. All right, let's pop her back on. Yellow to the outside. Don't want to be too rough with that. Sometimes you can, push those through if you're not careful enough. And the second one. And we'll tighten them with a 10. Okay, and let's get this connector back hooked up. Okay, all right, let's walk around and take a look at what they look like. Okay, there are the back two lights, and then the front facing lights up top. And we'll back up and take a look at what they look like on the tractor from back. They look like they kind of belong there. Not so much the ones in the back, but the ones in the front, the ones facing forward look pretty okay. Yeah, the ones facing forward look pretty good. And I think those will be pretty good situated. All right, let's get it all wired in. All right. So the snow is coming now that we canceled school for today and that I get to have a day off. But I just wanted to show you this weird kind of snow that we're getting right now. It looks like some kind of candy. Get a couple in my hand there. I forget what that candy's called that kind of looks like that, but it's kind of snow we're getting right now. All right, let's get back to her. Okay, so on my tractor, there is a switch to turn on the headlights and the flashers. And then I have this extra switch here that turns on an extra set of headlights. And I'm just going to use that to be all the work lights. And that way I can still turn on the headlights, like if I'm driving down the road, and not turn on the work lights pointing backwards at somebody. That would be really bad on the road. So on the road I'd have to use just the headlights, but then when I'm work lights, I flip this one on. This will be the work lights, and it'll turn on the extra two headlights and all four work lights. All right, just an update here. I've been working on it a little while. What I did is went and traced the wires to this wire harness here from the front lights that work by that switch, that work by that second switch right there, and I spliced into them. Normally I would not feel comfortable using these types of splicers, but because this will be underneath the hood at all the time, it shouldn't experience moisture issues. Normally those things are not good for outdoors, for automotive vehicle, tractor, stuff like that applications. The moisture will get to them and they will rust, and then they won't have a connection anymore, and you'll be coming back fixing that. For now, I think that's going to be okay because the hood is always shut and there shouldn't ever be water that gets up in there. I think that'll be okay. If I ever have an issue, that's the first place I'm going to go check. So I've got those spliced in. I've got the two wires here now. I'm going to run back to the back underneath the tractor and get them zip tied in. And then we'll split them off to go to the four different lights. So we'll have the one switch that'll turn on all four lights. Okay, I've got the wiring to just this one light. I want to see if it's going to work first. Just wired, and now wired to the rest of the four lights, other the three, after I try. So I'm going to turn on the tractor and flick on the switch, and hopefully this light comes on. That wasn't the right switch. And there we go. Let's get the rest of them wired. Oh, the wife came out to the shop. Look at this. The wife came out to the shop and brought me lunch. Nothing like pizza in the snow. Nothing like it. Get a little snow on there. Extra flavor. This was the red one. Boom. Back one still working?
Yep.
All right. Got it? Okay. So, and it's positive, so the one on my left hand is negative. This one's negative. Stick that in your pocket, maybe. And negative is this one. This is the view from the driver's seat with the normal headlights. If I pan over to my left, you can see that it's almost no visibility, and obviously same thing to the right over here where the cabin is. I'm going to now turn on all the work lights I installed. This will also include one more set of extra forward lights, headlights, and you can see just an amazing difference. Have a little bit of a blind spot over here, but then we pick up the back lights back here, and we can see excellent well back here. And then the same way the other side. So a little bit of blind spot directly to my right and left, but as soon as we start looking backwards again, excellent lighting in the back. All right, so these work lights are amazing. I feel like I'm almost driving in the day for how well I can see. And so I'm really glad I did this. I know it's kind of a crazy day to do it, but it seemed to make a lot of sense to do it today. And that's why I got it done. I know I'm gonna have to come back and redo all of my wire connections. I don't like that they're wire nuts. I will solder them, but I'm not gonna do it in the snowstorm. So I'll wait till the spring to do that. They'll last till that long, no problem at all. So for now, that's that.